What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the Thomas Gallery, and today we have another drawing. This is Frank Castle, infamously known as the Punisher. Ooh, that's quite a name. Now, for those who don't know, Punisher is part of Marvel Comics, and his story is such that he was a man in the military and very decorated soldier, very decorated officer. And unfortunately, somebody had killed his family. And the pain of that hit him so deep that he went on a vigilante war on crime, if you want to call it that. He went into a very dark place, and he went seeking out the people who killed his family and anybody who's doing any kind of wrong, like on a major scale. And he's called the Punisher because when he gets a hold of you, he's gonna make sure you feel every piece of pain he's gonna give to you. Like, it's serious. When he gets a hold of you, you're gonna wish that he killed you earlier. That's how he gets down. The way he gets down, he wants to make sure that you beg him to kill you. Hence the term Punisher. Like, he punishes you, then he kills you. And he's always known to have like a vast arsenal of weapons. Like, whatever weapons he has, he's bringing them to you. And you gonna know that at that moment, you fucked up. That's how that go. And he's no superpowers. He don't have any superpowers, not like that. No serum, no mutant gene or anything like that. He's just a regular person with a military training and a serious vendetta, with a large arsenal of weapons, the likes of which most have never seen. So, yeah. And his outfit is very simple. It's black. His outfit is just plain black with a shirt that has a white skull on it. Like, that's his logo. His logo is a skull. So there's no mistaking what he's all about. You don't ever have to ask, why do they call you the Punisher? You ain't never gotta ask that question. Anytime somebody come to you with a bucket full of guns and a shirt with a skull on it, self-explanatory. You already know somebody done seriously messed up, and everybody gonna know whatever he did to piss the Punisher off, he ain't gonna ever do it again. So it's very simple design. Like I said, it's just a plain black shirt. It's a plain black shirt, all black everything. So that's how that go. He's unshaven, got the 5 o'clock shadow going routinely, like he look like he just woke up. Every single time you see him, he like he just woke up. But his story was always a very interesting story to me. It's like, what will you do if the ones you love are killed? Like, you never know what you would do in the case that your family is harmed or killed, until you're faced with that situation. Like, you never know what may happen to your mind, or where you may, how you may handle things in the event you are faced with the thought of losing a loved one and you weren't there. That's the thing. I think the history is he wasn't there to stop it. If I'm not mistaken, not sure. But it's like, what will you do if your family is killed and blown up? Like, actually, depending on the story, there's like different parts of the story. There's one story where they're killed in front of them. There's one story where they are blown up when he's around, and there's one story where where they're blown up and he's not there. Like, there's different stories, but the point is, the main point of this whole story is that his family is killed, and the shock of that sends him to a deep, dark place. So yeah, it's like, you never know. You never know how you may act in a situation until you're faced. Well, you could say what you would do, but you really don't know what you would do in the event something traumatic like that happens. Or if you're able to, if like sometimes things happen where you're unable to do something at that moment, but it may stick with you for so long that it changes you. I mean, I personally know what it's like to deal with a death on a very, very personal level, and just the pain you feel, it changes you. Like, once it happens, like, you don't go back from that. It changes you. It really, really changes you. Like, it does something to you. Like, you don't think the same. You don't act the same. You don't really talk the same. Like, it changes you forever. It makes you take things more serious than you would have, because all you have is the memory of that incident. Like I said, I know firsthand what that's like. So, like, the memory of it, the pain of it, like that reoccurring scene that you play back in your mind, like, it's real. Like, that stuff is real. And then what will you do if you ever had a chance to do something about it? What will you do? Like, how would you handle things? It's rough, especially like something like he lost his wife and his child. Like, that's serious. Like, that's the kind of pain. I mean, I've lost a parent before. I've lost cousins before, but I've never lost my wife or my children. But I can't even imagine what I would do if that happened, especially if they were killed. Like, if they were killed on purpose. Like, what would you do? Like, I think, like, would I become the Punisher? Like, would I be the Punisher if it happened to me? Like, would I go on a vendetta like that? Who knows? Who really, really knows? I can't say. I mean, I could say what I would do, but you really don't know what you would do until you're confronted with that moment, and I mean, you pray you never have to, but some people really have been faced with that moment of they gotta think about burying their child or burying their spouse. And it's not like from old age or anything like that. It's like somebody had the intentions of killing them. Like, I mean, I want to say if that happened to me, I'm looking for the person. If that ever happened to me, I'm looking for the person, and justice is not in my brain. Like, I can't blame it. I would be the Punisher. I would become the Punisher. For real. I put it blunt. Had that been me, I'd have been a Punisher. Like, you kill my wife and my child for what? To get at me? Nah, I gotta see you. I got to see you. I gotta see about you. I gotta see about you. I want to find you. Like, that's what I want to say. But trauma affects people differently. Trauma affects everyone differently. But he's on the side of good, but like he's kind of what you call like an anti-hero, like Wolverine, where he he's on the side of good, but he's not on any team. Like, he ain't looking for like no team or anything. Like, he's not looking to join up with anybody. He's not looking to join up with anybody. He don't want to be. He don't want to be a part of no group or anything like that. Let's see. Ah. Blah, 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 blah. Now, he's known for that violence, so I got to put the blood with it. So I think I'm gonna color this background like I call it blood red because this is usually what like blood that dries up looks like. So I figure someone like the Punisher, it's apropos that you have this color in the background. Cause that's that's what he do. He put hands on folks and they come up bloody. It gets real out here. It gets real. That's a real cool name though, Frank Castle. Like the name, even his real name, Frank Castle, sounds like a name that would inspire fear. Like, who did this to you? Frank Castle. Who? Frank Castle, the Punisher. Like, both of those names sound like that person do damage. Severe damage. Like, when I find you, just know. Just know when I find you, I'm gonna try my best to fuck you up. When I get my hands on you, it's gonna be some slow singing and flower bringing, goddamn. They're probably like, what the hell are you talking about? I'm just talking, y'all. I'm just talking. So, do a little bit of the gray to get like that 5 o'clock shadow thing working in. There you go, that's good. Use my 6B pencil. There you go, that works. There it is. Good old 6B. Talk about it. Let's see. Right there. That's it right there. That's going to do right there. Let me sign this. What's the date hitting for? The 13th. So 5, 13, 17. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Frank Castle, also known as the Punisher. Hope you enjoyed this drawing. Leave a comment down below, like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I will catch you all later. Peace.